Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to do this 6-month update on my Tineco vacmop, and I just want to tell you guys a little bit about how it's working and if I'm satisfied with it. So real quick, just in case some of you don't have time to sit through this entire video, I just want to say that I am still very satisfied with this product. The battery life works well. When you're plugging this product into charged, I have noticed that it stops charging after it has been fully charged. So it's not just endlessly charging, which kind of kills a battery if you keep doing that. So the fact that it stops charging when it's charged, I think has really saved the battery. And like I said, it doesn't seem to have any less battery than when I bought it. So I'm very happy with that. I'm happy with the suction, and there is yet to be any leaking dirty water coming from my vacmop. Now, just to clarify on that a little more, I do want to mention this because I think it's super important. There was a time when I vacuumed up a big piece of dirt, kind of like this, like a food piece. It's too big for the vacmop, I've realized, and the pipe in the vacmop that actually suctions in the water is fairly tiny, so you can't suck just anything huge in it, because if you do, then it will leak dirty water around the sides because the suction tube is blocked. So I just want to show you guys what that tube actually looks like. I'm tilting it up. It doesn't suction out of that entire piece. It's just that small pipe right there. And I'm going to turn on my light just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, right there. So if that gets clogged, if you're having any dirty water leakage, definitely check that, because that might actually be the problem. It might not be that you overfilled the dirty water cup or something like that. It might just be that, you know, it got clogged with something that was too big. But for a product that was $120, I don't really expect it to be able to handle giant pieces of dirt, so I'm okay with that, but that's definitely something that you guys should be aware of. So the next thing I want to mention is the cleaning time, because that was a big drawback in the very beginning of me buying this mop. When I first got it, it probably took me about 15 minutes to clean everything involved with the mop, but now it only takes me about 7 minutes, so the time has decreased drastically. Once I did it a few times, I just got the hang of it, and it didn't take nearly as long. So I'm happy to share with you guys that the cleaning part of this machine definitely gets a lot easier and a lot faster. With, you know, how many times you've done it, you just, like I said, you just get used to it and it becomes a lot easier. So in the next part, I'm going to demonstrate why I like to use the Tineco mop still, even with the cleaning process. Right here on 4 of these squares, I'm going to use just a regular mop head, and I'm going to use it to like mop the surface of those 4 squares. On these other 4 squares, I'm just going to use the Tineco. I'm going to use my hand to use the mop head because I can apply more pressure that way, so that it's sort of like 1 point for the mop head, as I'm trying even harder than I could with the actual stick. So you saw me just put some dirt down. That was just some dirt from my like vacuum cup. I'm just making sure that they're even with dirt. And right here, I'm using the Tineco mop to, like I said, just mop those 4 squares. And I do go over it twice. And then, like I said, on the other 4 squares, I'm going to use the mop head to wipe it. And I went over this one twice as well. At the end here, you'll see me pick it up, and then I have to re-wipe it again, because every time I picked the mop head up, the dirt would just stay on the ground because it was like so much dirt on the mop head. So that was a little more difficult. So now you're just going to see me use my bare hand to wipe the Tineco mop side, just to show you guys how much like dirt was on the ground afterwards. So as you can see on my fingers, there is a little bit of dirt. Once again, that was after I used the Tineco mop. I decided to go ahead and wipe again, just to make sure that you guys see the full effect. There really wasn't much dirt on my hand that time, so I moved over to the other side where I used the mop head. So on my hands there was a bit more dirt, like black dirt and stuff, so I went ahead and mopped or used my hand to wipe a little bit more of the area just like I did last time. And the second time I had a ton of dirt on my hand, which was pretty gross considering I had just wiped it down with the mop head. So I went ahead and wiped the Tineco side again. I made sure to do a good hand wiping just to make sure I really was doing it evenly, and there still wasn't hardly any dirt on my fingers. So this is a big reason I like to use the Tineco mop. As you can see, the mop head is just so dirty that it really just moves dirt around because the dirt isn't really going anywhere, it's just staying on the mop head. Whereas the Tineco is actually moving the dirt into the dirt cup. So this is the Tineco mop head after what I just mopped. And as you can see, there's no giant pieces of dirt and mess all over it because it got sucked into the dirt cup. So in general, the Tineco mop just leaves the floor cleaner. And I just want to mention that I do still have all the stuff that the Tineco mop came with, except that I have had to buy more cleaning solution, but other than that, everything it came with is still in really great shape. So the next part of this is me talking about carpet, because people keep asking me if this works on carpet. I'm gonna say no, because the carpet is thick, you guys. Like, you can see my whole fingernail almost going under it. The Tineco mop does not have enough suction to get the water out of the water that you've just shot into the carpet. It just doesn't have enough suction for that. And to further explain that, it says right here, use only indoors on non-carpeted surfaces. And then it says such as vinyl, tile, sealed wood, etc. It then says that you always have to clean the dirty water tank after each use to avoid potential blockage. So that is something you guys do have to do every time. It then says that they only recommend you use the provided cleaning solution. So a lot of people were asking me about that. You really shouldn't be using anything else, and I just wanted to make that clear in this video. So I want to say that overall my experience with this Tineco vac mop has been really good, and I've enjoyed using it, and I really haven't found a lot that I dislike about it. However, I do want to state right here that there were some people that I noticed leaving bad reviews on Amazon for this mop and on the Walmart website, and I just wanted to address it. If you're the type of person that is trying to buy this because you want to clean up the occasional pet mess, like, you know, they maybe had an accident on the floor or something like that, I don't really think you should use it for that because it is a pain if you had to clean it every day. I only use it once a week and love it for that. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you have any questions, please ask, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.